Hi, I'm Anika, and just to give you a little background, I'm a singer, and I'm currently in the 11th grade doing the IB, which is why when I told my friends that I'm coming here, they weren't surprised. They weren't surprised about the fact that this is my first ever public speaking event, but about the fact that I've decided to step out of my house and socialize because IB gives us no time to do anything but study. Anyway, like I said, I'm a singer, and although I've grown up with music around me, I've been taking singing seriously since the past 3 years. And I can't say to myself that there's been one moment where I thought, oh, I want to become a singer, but there have actually been quite a few. One of the main ones being when Mansi Scott was at a family event. And if you don't know Mansi, she's an amazing singer-songwriter who travels all over India. So she'd come up to me and she was like, Anika, do you want to come up on stage and sing with me? And I was like, हाँ चलो मतलब what's the worst that can happen? So on that day when I was performing, what I didn't realize is that my whole life would change after that. And I know it seems like a very strong statement for a 16-year-old, but I know it was good because these cute old aunties had come up to me and told me that I'm really talented. And trust me when I say old aunties never lie. So like I said, that day changed my life, and I definitely knew that I didn't want to sit in an office and do a desk job, so that from then my journey in music began. But it definitely hasn't been easy. For starters, I'm 16, a female, an Indian, and a Western singer. All the old aunties must be falling down on the floor. But people don't take me seriously at all, and they think that just because I'm 16, I don't have a brain of my own. For instance, let me tell you a conversation I had with this other auntie a few days ago. So she told me, Beta, what do you want to be when you're older? And I said, Auntie, I want to become a singer. And she replied by saying, but what will your job be? That's the problem with majority of India's society. The auntie represents the society we're living in, and according to society, a job is either when you're a doctor or an engineer. But tell me, do these jobs make you sleep at night with a smile on your face? Does it truly make you happy? If yes, amazing, but I don't understand. Music, at least for me, is like therapy, the only difference being it's free. Sorry, March is a psychologist. Then another challenge I face every single day, and right now, is my anxiety. And I know people will say, obviously you'll feel anxious before performing or singing, but this is not me being anxious. I shake and I shiver. I'm not able to eat a few hours before performing, and my heart is still making a song by itself. And it had come to a point where I thought to myself, if I have this much anxiety, what's the point of becoming a singer? But, I'm putting myself out there, I'm taking it one day at a time, and I'm here right now, aren't I? And of course, it's extremely tough, but once I'm on stage and I have the mic in my hand, I feel like I belong, and that's all that matters. Another thing I've done to battle my anxiety is to start Mind Music. So just to give you a little background of what Mind Music is, a few weeks ago, I put up this question and answer thing on my Instagram, asking my followers how they are and how their week is going. And these two girls replied by saying that I've been feeling so much pressure from school and from my parents and from myself that I don't have the will to live. I want to kill myself. So that's when I went up to my mom, who, like I said, is a psychologist, and I told her, Ma, can we do something about this? So last Sunday, we had our first event at Bandra Fort at this cute little private garden. Around 20 teenagers came around my age, and we simply just spoke. People cried, which is why we knew it was good. And we also ended it with the jam session because we believe that music is a healing source by itself. So before I end, I just want to tell all young singers a few things. First being that, and this is specifically towards the Indian budding singers, don't get lost in the norms of society. You can be absolutely anyone who you want to be, and just because someone doesn't believe that doesn't make it any less true. Secondly, comparing yourself to another musician is not going to help you or the other person. And just because the other person has more experience or talent doesn't make you any less talented. For instance, I was talking to my vocal teacher, Shannon Donald, who is, by the way, the absolute best, and I wouldn't be where I am without her. So I told her, Shannon, why can't I hit that note like Lady Gaga does? Why can't I have her voice? So she replied by saying, but Lady Gaga doesn't have your voice, does she? That really hit me, and I've started training myself to think that if I have the talent and I'm ready to put in the hard work, then this industry does have space for me. Lastly, and I cannot stress on this enough, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to feel like the world is coming to an end because you forgot a word or a lyric. You can cry, you can mope, and you can scream, but you have to move on. I really hope that all the musicians out there come out to their parents and instead of wasting their time, 13 years of their lives spending in four walls, spending their whole life within four walls, pick up a guitar and sing for themselves and the world. And all the old aunties, I truly love you, but please find someone else to pick on now. Thank you. I'm on my roof, writing this song for you. Red eyes on this starry night. It's 4 a.m. Whoa, the night is filled with broken tunes. Thinking to myself, at least we're breathing the same air, under the same sky, covered with all lies. Tonight, another sad song, singing for so long.